doing one, but you know what I am. So this guy, seen this before? It's kind of crazy, huh? Well, you know what? I'm gonna show you a nice workaround how to get this off, get it done. And all you're gonna need is a pair of pliers, 10 millimeter to hook the battery. I'll show you real quick how to do that. Very easy. Hook the battery, stick it to the side like this, leave it off the 10 mil right there. Boom, boom. And then we're gonna go back here. I'm gonna show you a workaround this emergency brake and how to retract it with just using this. It's so much easier. I tried to use the stupid. Let me tell you something. I tried to use that tool, and it just never works. It never works. Those right here, I can retract that emergency brake in 2 seconds. I cannot get the stupid tool to ever work. It's just a waste of time, waste of money. Get yourself a pair of Milwaukee pliers like this. Rock it out. All right, let's get to it. I got a customer waiting on me, so you will need to get yourself a. What size is that guy? I can't see it. I feel like getting up, but I think it's a 21 millimeter, and I've been using this because it's great. This thing's been dirty. So anyway, let's get to it. I am tired already. So we need a 14 millimeter basically. I'll show you real quick what's going on, and we'll rock it out. We got one view already. That's cool. All right, so check this out. You got to take this off right here first. 14 mil. 14 mil. And we got these big guys back here. Basically, all I'm going to use is some ratchets and this stuff here. So I'm going to go ahead and put you guys up right here, and we'll get moving on this. Check out what I do. Okay? Sound good? You got to get yourself one of these fans too. It's great. It's just hot. You got to have one. Just got to have it. So let me get on here, and we'll make it happen. Captain. All right. Let's go. So let's see. Can we see? Kinda. They dance everywhere today. Lighting me on fire too. These things suck. I'll tell you that much they do. All right, let's see. Now I have to back you up maybe a little bit. You know what? It's a lot easier if I just turn you around like this. It really is. It's gonna be kind of backwards, but it's the only way I can do it. Where I can see and y'all can see. I think. So we'll put you like this. You know. Here we'll go from here. So here we go. All right. Can y'all see that? I guess that's pretty good, right? Cool. All right, so go ahead and get yourself a light and put it up in here. That's what I like to do, so you can see a little better, easy. Like this, like that, like that. Back it up a little bit, y'all can zoom in, right? I think you can, even on regular YouTube. I don't know. Either way, put that light down, faces. Here we'll get rocking. So first we'll start with this one here. A 14 mil here and a 14 mil here. I'm gonna show you how easy this is gonna go. I'm gonna go as quick as I can, just so you know. I ain't got time to screw around, just saying. We may be able to get this in here like this, we'll see. If we can, then we'll just use the wrenches like I used earlier. I don't think I can. I don't think I can do it. All right, let me go ahead and get, this is what you have to do. So what you got to do for this part is you got to take one of these guys here. You got to stick it out like that. And clamp it on. That way it's not free spinning. And get your little 14 millimeter ratchet out. Then you got to open this guy up. So we're on the other side now. We got to hit it up, I believe, right? That's tight. Then we got to go down. My bad. Always. Man, I'm so dyslexic. It's terrible. Anyway, we're going to go down. I think that's right, isn't it? Yeah. Sorry. I do this every time. You see how that one's loose. Now look. Basically get it with your hand now. Anyway, we'll go down, jump to the next guy. Down here. Like this. Same way. You go take it. Yeah, go clip it right up in there like that. If you can. Pretty easy stuff. We'll clip it on in there, and once we clip it in, same way, open it up. That's all we got to do. Open her up. Open it up. Ah. It never goes as smooth when I'm filming, does it? It really doesn't. All right, let's go ahead and try this again. Basically, you got to have it so it's not moving, turning the home. So I'm going to clamp it again. Now it should work. We'll get this set up so I can hit it down. That isn't working again, so we'll have to get this to hold easier. Basically, what I did last time was it's just a more difficult side. There we go. All right, now we got it off of there. And after you get it, then you can bust out the ratchet if you want to. And we'll zip them on off, okay? Just like so. Voila, there one. Here's two. There two. Here we get it? Nope, can't get in there because it's too. There we go. That time we got it. All right, I'm gonna get these both off. Now what I like to do is don't mix these up. Keep this one here and one here, okay? That way you ain't mixing stuff up, you know. Better idea. All right, and next, when we get them off, I was always like to just take note what you got going on, okay? So if you got this going on like this, take note of it. That way, hey, when you got to put it back on, you have a little easier time. You can see this just comes off. Let me show you how to retract the caliper. That's the crazy part. So right here, we'll get that guy out. All right, get a cracker loose and the same thing. A bit of zipper on out like that. Voila. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, we're rolling now, baby. Rolling now. All right, now look. You slide it out the way. It gives you a little bit more room to play with, okay? And we're going to clean up as we go. Give me back my my channel locks, needle nose channel. Not channel locks, but vice grips, whatever. So right here. Hang on to these. I always reuse all my old hardware. I'm going to just take these off. Actually, I'm going to leave everything off for right now. I'll show you how to crack these guys loose. You got, right here, you got one. I think they're 17 millimeter, I believe. Let me make sure. Yes, they are. Okay, so 17 millimeter. And what I'm going to do is this. All right, same way. Don't hit your brake. Caliper when you're doing that. It's kind of a tight squeeze, but I can make it happen like that. All right, that guy's going to be loose. Then we'll go down to the bottom guy right here. Same thing. Getting pretty good being a one-arm mechanic. I really am. Got a bad arm anyway, so it kind of it's helpful. Same down here. Get it up in there, and same thing. That's why I love these long ratchets. They work great. And then we're going to take this off, and we're pretty much going to be getting this off of here in 1 second. So same way. Now I'm not going to even bother. Should use this the whole time because I'm showing you guys what I'm doing here. Same thing. Get it in here and we'll get it on off. Should be able to turn it by hand once you start it. Now I'll show you the cool part here. Well, I never get myself one of those stupid caliper tools because they don't work. They really don't. I mean, they don't retract and they do not work. I promise. Kind of tuck that here for now, out the way. Don't let it fall down and smush your fingers like it just did mine, but keep it out the way. And the same thing. Take that guy out there. Like that, and there we go. And so what you got to do is try not to let the whole brake thing fall down so you lose all your brakes because that'll kind of be sucky, right? So we're going to leave all the old hardware on because they give you a bunch of garbage hardware because there's like 4 or 5 of these Toyota Camrys and all that crap. And there you go. This is what it looks like. So get it off of there. You can tell I sprayed this whole thing down with penetrant. Really, really good. Tell you a secret too. And match everything here. Don't forget your pins. I seem to forget them every time. I have to take it back off and redo it. And that's a pretty decent brake wear for this thing being on 110,000 miles or so. That's pretty crazy. So we're going to reuse these guys, okay? Reuse these guys here, okay? Just like that. And we got to remember how they slide back in. So they're kind of funny how they go in. If you look at that, how they go in here. Let me show you. Can you see how they go in? They kind of have to go out in there a perfect way. So what I like to do is this. I'm going to go ahead and first, I got to get the rotor off. This thing's stuck on here good, right? So all I do is this. Maybe this isn't the best way to do it. Tell me how you do it, but it's quicker, it's easier for me. And make sure you're replacing it. Couple whacks. I'm going to turn it. Couple whacks. I'm doing all this one-handed too, so. Couple whacks. And I've already got penetrant. I mean, soaking in this guy too. You gotta remember that. This thing will just flop off here in a second. I have penetrant soaking for a while. Somebody's got to shred me in the comments for this, I'm sure, but oh well. It doesn't hurt anything, guys. There you go. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. One-handed, too. That's how you do it. It's beast mode. No, I'm just kidding. Check it out, though. Pretty nice. All right. This kind had some really bad wearing down of these pads, you can tell. So, next, we're going to take our nice little caliper, put it over here in the caliper, the old brake bin over there. This is your brake rotor you got. Sorry, the old rotor bin. This is the new one. And I've got this one lugging it here. These are the rear brakes. And next, we're going to, of course, we're going to clean up this guy here. That sound good. So, I'm going to have to set you guys down when I do this. Well, actually, I don't. Well, yeah, I do. So, give me a second. I'm going to show you how to do this right here. back around. We'll go ahead and we'll rock this out here. How about that? All right, looking good. Looking good. Here we go. Y'all see? Yeah, y'all can see a little something. All right, so let me back up here so I don't want brake cleaner going on down my pants and stuff. And we got brake cleaner on the sack before. It's not a good situation, you know. You got to be careful. That is not a good situation. I've had it happen quite a few times, but it's kind of an intense burning feeling. So, anyways, can y'all still see? Kind of. Did y'all fall? Oh no, don't fall on me. Don't do that. All right, cool. All right, anyway, we're gonna clean this up good here. Really good. Up in there like that. Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. All up in the brake, all up in there, real good. I'm gonna show you how to retract that so easy in one second. After I clean this guy up right here, of course. Nice and good around here. Just like that. Just like that. Let me show y'all. Like this and subscribe if you haven't seen this before. I got more where this came from. Trust me, I just don't do as many. This is hard to do, these live streams. They really are. I'm not joking. And it's irritating. So I try to do what I can. You know. Either way, we'll clean it up real good like that. We'll spray it down again. That's why I got this here to catch all the crap. Either way, it works really nice. Spray that down nicely like that. Voila. We're going to get this brake. We'll get this next. I'm going to show you how to do this. And it's really easy to do, actually. It's not that bad. Give me a second. I'll show you how to do that as well. And we'll get one of these old dirty rags to get this started over here. Well, that's why you take that one bolt off. It gives you more room, okay? And you get to it. So either way, we'll go here next. And let's see. Woo, what a day. I'll tell you that. Oh no, I don't know how the heck that just popped off of there. How? That sucks. Always something happens on my live streams. That is really dumb and messes up my whole day. Why did that even happen? The damn thing came off of there. Either way, we'll get it back right away. Let me show y'all what happened right there. This came off, so I'm gonna put it right back on real quick. What the heck? That's a really mess. Oh my God, why did that just happen to me? Right in the middle of a live stream too. So annoying. That thing popped off. So hang tight. Let me get it back on there real quick and I'll be back. It is not supposed to come off. Didn't do it last time. Now it come off of there, so I'm gonna get it fixed. Don't let that happen if you can help it. That was kind of annoying. It shouldn't have popped off. Pain in the butt. Now, another thing to never have this car hooked up. If this thing comes off while you're here, I mean, this thing retracts while you're working. It's gonna be a real pain. So now I gotta try to get this stupid thing back on. Give me a second to do this. Damn it. Stressful. Let me go ahead and pull that back out. Let me get my pair of needle on the hood real quick. My Milwaukee's, they're lifesavers. They really are, honestly. And they're always coming through in the clutch. I don't even know how this thing goes on because I didn't take it off the other side at all. It's got to be pretty simple, though. I'm thinking just like that. Right? It makes sense. There we go. I got it. All right, just like that. So you see how I did that? That popped off. If you have a problem and it pops off, you can pop it right back on just like that. That's how it goes. It just kind of popped off while I was working on something. It got hung. So what I'm going to do next is this, okay? Show you how to retract this bad boy. This is the cool part here. You got to like this. You see all these people have all these cool fancy tools? Well, hang tight. Watch this. I'll make this look too easy, okay? Really into it's crazy. Y'all see? Okay, good. First off, I'm gonna clean it up good. I'm gonna finish cleaning this. It'll look real nice and neat. Get it real clean. Up in here real good. I'm gonna give it a nice little brush with the brush. A nice clean with the brush and get all that crap up out of there real good like that. All right, don't hit the rubber boot when you're doing this, whatever you do. All right, don't wanna do that. Woo, that's tiring. Okay, anyway, we're looking good. How we look? Pretty nice, huh? Pretty nice, guys. We got it, just about. And give a little more spray real quick. And then we'll retract that caliper in the piston. Retract the, the piston and the caliper. Dang on. Dyslexia is getting really tough today, man. All right, so anyway, I'm going to show you how to do this. Check this out. You ready? So what we're going to do is take this right here. Check it out. I probably don't even got to do nothing like this. Check it out. Check it out. Don't slip and poke a hole in your boot. But anyway, you just kind of take your time. You don't got to push hard. You're just doing this one hand and holding the camera. So don't tell me you can't do it. Come on now. Real easy. Don't do that and slip. That's why it's harder to do and hold the camera. But I was holding it a certain way. So if I slipped, I would specifically go that direction. So this is the deeper groove here. Do you see that? Focus on that groove here. And really, it's not about pushing pressure. It's about catching it right here on this lip. So you catch it on the lip like that, and you turn. See how I'm doing that? It isn't even about pressure. It's all about just doing it like that. And it's so easy. It is way easier than having to do it with that stupid tool. Even the one I have is really expensive. It doesn't work ever. It sucks. It really does suck. Anyway, here we go. Now look, this will set a DTC more than likely when I get done here. We're going to have to go in and fix that. Clear with the computer. So the only thing you may need a computer is for that. I'm going to finish retracting that. Y'all see I'm doing that? Going in pretty good. Have not punctured the seal yet. Don't pop that thing. Don't pop that. So, like I said, take your time with it. Let the tool do the work. That's what I tell people. Like anything else, let the tool do the work, okay? Okay, once you get it level, you want this to be like that, okay? That is where you go to line up the other brake pad, okay? So I'm going to show you right here in a second how they line up. Go ahead and retract it all the way. I'm going to go ahead and just keep spinning them a little bit more and make sure we've got them good and flush. All right, we should be good to go. So go ahead and get it back on. You don't got to get too crazy with it. Make sure we got that gap right there, though. We want it up and down. So this is going up and down like that. Y'all see? We need a little bit more turn like that. I can tell you right now. Right there. And like I said, I'm on the wrong one. We got to go here. More of a lip. And we want it just like that. Can y'all see that? Our caliper is now retracted. And we're going to spray it again and clean it up. Now, don't put any cleaner up in here. Do not put... You're not even supposed to use mineral oil in your brake cleaner. It says do not use that. Okay? It says right on the Toyota form. So anyway, you clean that up nicely. Can y'all see I did that? Clean the leaflets up over here. They look good here. And we're going to go get our brakes and get ready to put them on. This is pretty good. I'm going to clean up around here as well. I always like to clean that up. Now, basically, you can use this. Be careful not to screw up your lug nut holders. They suck. That sucks when you do that. You don't want to do that at all. Just like that. Be very careful though. You don't want to scratch those up and then to get your lug nuts back on. You have to change studs next thing you know. Fitting right in here. Like that. And there we go. So I'm going to spray it down real good one more time. Real easy. Gently. Up in here good too. Check that out. Looking pretty, huh? Looking pretty. And we didn't have to do anything crazy either. Right? Looking good. So take it, wipe it real good this time. And like that. And like that. So cool. Looking nice. Hey, if I have any questions, feel free. Ask away. I'll put the phone back down. See that? That's all set right. Everything is set how it needs to be. I'm not messing with anything. I just undid the one bolt right here. And as you can see, I just got to go back there when we're done. So we're going to now stick that out of my way. Kind of tuck it out the way. Don't want to bend that line, okay? So we'll kind of tuck it up out the way like that. And it's fine to sit there. And make sure, you know, everything's not going to be rubbing. All right? And now we'll look at this pad, right? It's the same thing with the pad. You want to get your new brakes as you're doing this like this. Get your new brakes out. And we've got new brakes right here. Boom, boom. These are from Advanced. I actually have parts from Advanced and from Artisan. So I'm gonna give a shout out to both them guys today. So these are the brakes. So what I like to do is this. Whew, I'm tired. It's a long day. So when you're doing this, right, always remember how you take them off. That's why I took mine off like this. Can you all see that right there? You can see kind of how everything's got to go back in. So I'm gonna take one pad off at a time and put the other one in. Does that make sense? So if you do that, it will make things a lot easier. And by the way, get stuff on these fans. It is great. It is so great. Without that, I don't think I'd make it today. So what we can do, if you want, we can go ahead and get this rotor back on. So we're fine with that. So what I'm going to do, put that back on. Don't lose these. We're going to need these. Hopefully I didn't lose the other one. Somewhere over here. Did one come off here already? I took them off and laid them here. Probably. Either way, I'm going to show you real quick here. Let me go ahead and get that back on. I'll find that in a second. There it is. No, that ain't it. Anyway, it ain't go that far. There's no way. So we're going to go ahead, and what I like to do is, now that this is all cleaned up, put some of this right around there, and we'll be ready to rock. So we put you down for a moment. Back on. Let me see if y'all can see anything. Get the brake clean out the way. And I'm going to show you how we put the rotor back on. Hang on. Hang on, guys. I'm going to flip you back around because y'all can't see nothing like that, can you? All right, cool. That is cool stuff. Alright? Alright. So, I keep it stay up this time so I can actually see what's going on. It make it a little easier, right? There we go. So, y'all can kind of see. Anyway, I'm not going to leave you there long, I promise. Go ahead and always put a little bit here. That way, put that rotor back on, it's not going to cause any major issues. It'll be easier for the next person when they take it off, right? Hit these two, why not? It don't matter. I ain't gonna hurt none. So, ready to rock there, right? Okay, cool. All right, anyway, let's get the brake cleaner again. I'm gonna take this over here. I'm gonna give it a quick squirt. Zap it off. Quick squirt. Right. All right, there we go. And just like that, we'll give it a good wipe one more time. I've wiped it like 10 times. The stuff is sticky. It keeps coming back on. And we're gonna go ahead and line it up. Now you're gonna see why I have that thing over there I've been using. So when you put that back on, see that? You don't have that back on there. You can see how that is going to get up now. Keep that from sticking on there, right? I'm going to take the one lug nut I hadn't had over here. And we're going to put it back on there just to hold it in place. So we can finish everything else up. So anyway, now that's back on. Focus on this, okay? Getting this back on. So note how that's on. Take your new brake pads. I'm not going to put them on yet. We just want to have them lined up, right? Take these and we'll line it up with that. So that goes there clearly, right? See the dot? You got to have these in the right spots. And same here. And that's why, let me show you something. That is why, you tell these things are shot. It's all falling apart. Anyway, that's why they have this here. They got a pin here. That's going to line up, like I said, with the pin on this. With this piece. So it can seat properly right there. Y'all see that? Right there. So that pin has to seat properly into here on this brake. So, either way, I'm going to go ahead and, let's see if I can tell you all see what I'm doing. Oh, yeah, that ain't too bad. Y'all can see that. All right, cool. We're going to go ahead and move that out the way so you can see a little better. And we're going to get these back on here. So, take these now. And what we're going to do is clean them first. So, I always like to pop this guy out first. This pops out just like this. And what I like to do is one at a time. It's easier usually. So, you can now put that guy right back in. So, you can't mix it up. You can keep it like, got it. And keep that there, you know that goes back like this, and it goes back just like that, right? That's how I do it. Makes your life a lot easier, I promise. I'm going to clean these guys up. I'm going to get the pins out of here after and clean those up as well. Spray them down. You got to give them a nice clean like that, just like this. You can try to replace all the hardware, but I'm telling you, you're going to regret it and have a really bad day if you do that. This hardware they come with is way, way, way nicer. Hardware they give you, it really is. So anyway, it works really good, so go with it. It's the stuff that came with it, and that one just popped off, but oh well, I know where they go. The problem is if they come off, which it don't matter. That's why I like to do one at a time. Now I'm going to show you why. But it don't really matter because I'm just trying to hurry up. I know how they go to the other side too, so anyway, we'll scrub them up nicely. I've done these zillions of these guys. So, oh my, don't get too crazy with it and knock stuff everywhere, right? Just spray it down real good like that. And there we go. Give it a good wipe. And now we'll get the brakes back on there like a charm. All right, clean it up nice. It almost looks like it's brand new, I know. Barely even tell the roll. All right, you see that? Once you get it cleaned up, now we're gonna go ahead and do this. Wipe off my dirty hands, and this is the old brake right here. The belt, the other side. This pin have to be lined up like I told you before. Pin here, keep these together. You don't need these yet. Well, but what you do need to do is this. Hey, right now, take your brake, this stuff right here. Then I'm going to go ahead and give it a good wipe in here. And right up in here, I like to do it. Right up in there along that part. And along this part. And then along the dampener part. Just up here. Get a little bit more. Put it right up in here. And right up in there like that and like that. So anyway, got that done. And along these little leaflets over here. Y'all can see what I'm doing. And like that. On these, just on these pieces, and then on this piece too over here. So I'm gonna show you what I mean over here. Then we'll go ahead and set that down. I'm gonna come right back to it, and the same over here, just on this part right here. Holding those little side pieces right there like that, and on the little corners. That's all you want right there. It's perfect. All right. And now we're gonna go ahead and take these guys out. Take these out. We'll take one out at a time, and we're gonna clean. We'll take it and wipe it off. You don't need to put any brake cleaner in here. Take it, wipe it off like this. Give it a good wipe, and same way here, a little bit back up. Get the crusty stuff off of there like that. And give it a good coating with some fresh, just like so. And put it right back on. Stick it back in, kind of push it in and out, smush it in good. And give it a nice wipe there, same way over here. Same one, pop it off like that. Give it a good wipe like that. I do one at a time so you don't mix them up. And then same way, give it a little coat with this stuff again. Make sure you get a decent amount, not too much. You don't want it to get crazy on there, right? Just like that, and back in we go. So I'm gonna show you right here what we look like now. It should look pretty good. You push it on back in like so. And it looks like that. So now, we look pretty good, and we're ready to always take it too. What I like to do is rub it in around this boot. Helps condition these boots and they last longer. Like so, like that. And push them back into place. Voila, push it, make sure you get the air out if you need to. And there we go. So you can check everything with pushing your fingers too. That's how the pads have to go back in. So you got to do it yourself. Clean them up. Same way up here. Check the firmness. Make sure you don't have any big crispy pieces of dirt in there or rust. You need to get it cleaned out if you do. But mine looks really good. I'm gonna give it one more spray real quick. Just like that, just like that. And we're ready to rock. Get it back in there. So take one pad at a time. Remember how it came out, right? Remember this one right here was first? Well, the back fell off them now, but either way, it goes in, I believe, like this. So remember how they go in. Let me see if I can take y'all. I can't touch it right now because my hands are dirty, though. Anyways, give me 1 second, and I'll move it back over here. So, give me 2 seconds. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. So these have only going one way. So I haven't moved this, I'm pretty sure. It goes back in there like this. So this one goes in this side. It goes down like this with this leaflet sticking up this way, and it just kind of pushes up in there like that. So I like to do it off the car, off the vehicle. It's a little easier, I think, honestly. And line everything back up, and then pop it back in once you get it. Kind of line it back up and push it right back into place. But it kind of can be trouble doing this one-handed, I'll be honest. May have to use 2 hands for a moment. But let me see what I can do. All right, let's see, one at a time. There we go. That guy goes in. So anyway, when you push it in, see how it kind of goes down? Can y'all see that? On that one side, and the same way over here. And there you go. That one's in. Perfect. That guy's in. You see that? Just like that. That guy's now in there. If I can get to stay still, that's another question. Now, don't forget these. I forgot them last time and take it back off. We got another one around somewhere. I have to find it. But anyway, that's fine. Now, I had our other pad. Now, if you look at this, same way I did it on the other side, it got a little tricky. If you look at this, now, what you always want to do too is take this, you want to spray that. You don't ever want to get any grease on this pad over here. So if you do, God, my hands are so slippery, I can't even squeeze it one-handed. There we go, give it a good squirt, but we're going to get the other pad on too and spray them both. Anyway, this has to go downward, I believe, because this way, it kind of sinks into place. It's all like that, and just like that, you get another one in like that. Perfect. Ah, popped out. Anyway, I'm going to put that back on. Give me 2 seconds. I'll show you the end of this show right here. Anyway, very, very, very easy way to do this. Very, very, very easy. Like this, and we'll pop these back in as well. Pop them into place, and let's see if I can get this set back in again. And what I do, once I get it back in, we'll pop them right back into place as well. Look at the rain, it got really cool out here. That is so nice how the cloud came out, because it was so hot earlier, I thought it was going to die for a second. I really did. Anyway, pop it back into place here, just like that. All right, good to go. All right, good to go. All right, look at that. Money. Both pins are down, facing backward out. Isn't like that, backward out. Line it back up if I can. Shoot, I want to pop out. Pop him back in, I'll show you how we got it. Anyway, that looks good. So, we got both everything lined up. Put it back in, right? And get both of these downward. That's what we're going to do next is this. I'm wipe my hand off so I can show you guys. It kind of sucks having to do this and show you at the same time. All right, so now, I'll set him down for a moment and we'll move him out of our way. And that looks really, really pretty, by the way. It really does, don't it? I want you to take this right here. Gently line this back up, and we pretty sure I didn't mess that up. Hopefully I didn't mix things up. Did I? I can always check the other side. I don't think I did. Anyway, if you're not sure, you can always look at these right here. Tell about the back of these, which goes where. So this one, they both fell off, which sucks. You can't really tell now anymore. But this guy right here, if you tell by looking at these, that goes here. Pretty sure, and this is going to go here. Let me see. So that guy goes on the inner part. You can tell the one with the fin goes on the outside because of how it is. Boom, boom, and we're done, just like that. And we'll line it back up. Put it back on and go like that. And we go back on in like so. And we're gonna hold it with your hand. And you gotta line it up and bolt it in. So give me a second. I'll do that right now. All right, good to go. Give me 2 seconds, and I'll bolt everything back in. I'll come back and I'll finish. Be a lot easier to do now that I got that part done. Yes, it will be. And just make sure you get everything lined up. You should be able to put it back in, no problem. So, and it'd be pretty simple stuff once you got the hang of things. Now, what I like to do too is I go over everything with PB Blaster before brake cleaner and let it all sit for a while. And once you get one tighten on like this, you just gonna tighten with your hand. Tighten with your hand is all, and like that. And then we take the other one down here and we'll check in here and see what the other holes are. Slide him out the boat if we have to, and the same way here. Right now, the emergency brake is just kind of hanging out. I didn't do anything, didn't disturb it, didn't mess it up. What we can do though is get it up out of our way, tilt it on back like that, and now we'll put the bottom bolt in here, just like that. And see if I can kind of jiggle it to get in place and line it up. Which I think I can with one hand, maybe I can't. Bug on the baby. Ouch. Almost got it. I'm going to put you down for 1 second. I can get the other one lined up. Right back. Give me a half second. All right, I got it. 2 seconds with 2 hands. Right? That was so easy. More funny. All right, let me get you back. I wiped my hands off and I'll show you where we're at now. They've been looking pretty good, honestly. So we got everything else pretty good. We're just going to finish hand snugging them. Like I said, I didn't even have to mess with that emergency brake part at all. I got it down there, it's tightening it up, and you can tell our brake pads are actually doing like they should be. Now, what do we get? I bet you don't remember. I don't remember either. I'm just kidding. We're forgetting. Give them a good spray down after that, like that, real good, just like so. And give it a good wipe again too. But we're forgetting what? I know we're forgetting these. We need the other one of these guys too. Wherever it went to, there it is. You see it? Hanging out right on top of my hammer. Right here. So anyway, when you get the old ones, you want to take them and bend them back out some. Give them a good bend back out because they're going to be kind of bent in. Like this, like it is, like it is, all right? So that is. Now kind of bend them out. Then we're going to stick them back into place. I'm going to spray those down real good too. Why not? Give them a good spray though. Like that. And a good wipe. And just like that we go. Looking good. And promos on this car are pretty easy stuff. So I've already got them loose, prep, ready to rock. Give them a good wipe. And I'm going to do the front ones on here. So, darn it. Where is it? Here they go. It popped over there. Anyway, just like this. And you can actually look in. You see there's a little fin right there. Can y'all see the fin? And the little nipple indentions, or whatever you want to call them. Right here, you just kind of stick them right on in there. They don't come with these at the store. I just like to reuse them. They're fine as long as you flex them back out like that. And that goes there like that. And this goes here like that. That's all. This helps the brake pad wear evenly, by the way. Yeah, it does. It does do that. So either way, I like to have them on. And I'm sure the customer appreciates doing it. So even if you forget it, go back in, put them back on. Don't be a lazy mechanic. Nobody likes that. And now look. What do you know? We're not ready for that, but we just plop it right back on, to be honest with you. We're going to finish snugging them up back here. And we're going to go ahead and tighten these now. I'm going to go ahead and move you guys over here so you can see why I tighten these guys up. It's all. Flip you around like this, and just like so. Let's see. Oh, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and snug these up all the way. Get my 17 millimeter out, and then we'll snug them up. The brake line is fine. It's just kind of hanging out back there. Nothing wrong with it. Like this. And it's 46 foot-pounds. So do like a pull-up, let's flush them off. Yeah, pull French. There we go, perfect, baby. All right, it's about 46 foot-pounds. Just like that, and same way down here. Just like that. Check it. All right, yep, that's perfect. All right, 46 foot-pounds on the money. All right, and now pretty easy part coming up here. Same way here. You check your brakes. You don't need to though. Everything lined up good. Make sure everything's in place. Which it is. Check those for air. No air's in them. Cool. We take this. Simply take it. And we're going to sneak it right back around like this. And what do you know? We're back on there. Voila. Look at that. Voila. Voila. All right. Looking good. So, also, before you put it back on, to show you something. I like to do this too before you put it back on. Put it in here real good. Get it good clean. So some of that time it'll get up in there. And it'll get on your rotor. And it is not a good day. So, get right back on like that. Like this, sneak it back up in here. And also too, so you got to get the top one back on with the bolt, and that's it. All right, let's see here. They're not going in. What the heck? Always something in it. Let's see, I got it. Okay, we're just taking one test. Is it? Alright, right here, same way, because how the emergency brake is. Now, never walk around this car, open the door, anything like that. You have a really bad problem when you're in. So, now that guy's pretty snug. We're going to go ahead like this. Kind of check it, make sure we're good. You know, that dirt coming out of there. I'll show you why in a second. I have to blow it. So, alright, we just kind of snug them for now. Use your hand to hold it. Use your finger on it like that. Alright, looks good. That one's pretty snug. Now we still got to hold it with the channel locks like I was saying earlier. You got to be able to do that. You're not going to be able to hold it forever. If I can get the hold. Look how much dust coming out of this car. There was so much dust in the car. It was unreal. I've never seen more dust in the car in my life. Alright, so what we're going to do now is this. I'm actually going the wrong way in that gas somehow. I don't know how I was doing it. But I was. If you can do it, I can do it. Trust me. I mean, yeah, if you can mess them up. I mean, I can mess them up. If I can mess them up, you can mess them up. Sorry. Anyway, just snugging this up. Give it a quick hold. What the heck is going on with this guy right here today? Is it not? No, I'm jumping wrong. No, never mind. Playing catch, I don't get that. Did I do something wrong here? Why did you just pre-spin? Or what? I don't get it. It's so weird. I think my wrench is slipping. You know what? Let's go ahead. I'm done screwing around. I'm gonna get the tool out. Just put them on back in there. I'm gonna do it this way because I'm already pretty tight with this. Just like that, we'll tighten it up. I think I'm going back. There we go. That guy's tight. Flip my ratchet right off. The same way I Alright, it's tight, and it's tight here. There we go. That's the good part about when you snug it up with the ratchet like that, you can always tell. Because I know which way it's going. Right. Okay, cool. Make sure we're checking. It's really hard to just get in here, though. This long ratchet. So which way is snugging it? There, give it a quick grab and just check it. Make sure you tighten it up like this. And clamp it on like that. So anyway, I got that guy on there. I'm going to snug it up. Nice, tight. There you go. Perfect. And that got snug. I guess like 28 pounds maybe, but double check your specs on that. I'm not certain. The same way down here. Snug that guy up as well. That guy should be tight, but I'm just going to make sure. I'll snug him up too, and then we're done. Check it. There we go. There we go. See, that's the way you want it to bottom out so you can snug it. Perfect. That guy's good too. There we go. And what do you know? Check it out. Like I said, go and spin it, check it out, and give it a good clean. It's awesome. And that's how you do it. Just like that. Just like that. And give it a good spin as you wipe. Can't hurt. And wipe down in here as well. And there you go. Nice, clean, beautiful, brand new rotors. Hand brakes. And the emergency brake is going to be okay. So when you go back in and you reset this guy, remember this. All right, looking pretty. Give it a real good clean, that's all. One more time. Get it good with this rag and wipe it real good, that's all. You can check it and spin it when you get the tire, that's all. Make sure nothing's rubbing. Make sure this is good and it's moving properly. You got to put this guy back on next, is all. This goes right in here like that. And you can take your bolt here. And like this. Always too, what I do too. I'll show you something. Well, you don't want to lose your bolt like that, but if you do, you can always take it like this and give it a good cleaning, like so. And go ahead, give it a good zap and snug it up like so. Here you go. All right, like this. Here, we'll zip it back on in there. Whew, man, like this and like this. Bada bing, bada boom. There you go. Give me that back. All right, good to go. Everything's back in. Check it out. Feel good. And everything looks good, don't it? Looks really, really pretty, really nice, and good to go. So cool. And good. And that's just doing that because I have not compressed the brakes yet. It'll quiet up once I'm done. Always make sure you get all the air out and just keep checking. There we go. So looking good. And wipe around in here. Wipe up top. Wipe around this guy. Wipe your nuts off. Wipe your nuts off. That's terrible, isn't it? I'm gonna have to after this hot day, honestly. wipe all these nuts off this car. Wipe these nuts here and these studs, because what'll happen is you'll get dirt on them. You don't want to do that. Check it out. Woo! There we go. Now, like I said, never have opened the door while you're working on this guy. Never open these doors, ever. You will make this emergency brake kick on and you'll have a bad, bad day. Anyway, check it out. How my work look? Yeah, it's pretty good. And everything looks good, doesn't it? Hey, emergency brake that popped off, did it look okay? I will check it and compare it to the other side. I think we're fine though. Thinking just that little hook came loose. I'm gonna double check over there and we'll make sure real quick. If I don't want something not done right, that would not be a good day, would it? And we'll check over here to make sure it looks the same over here. And we got a leaf hanging out for us as well. See our leaf? This thing got crap all over this stupid car. It really did too. Just make sure the emergency brake looks good. Remember how the other one looked? Let's see. I don't even know where that spring came from, honestly, I really don't. But I don't even see one on this guy. Do I? No, I don't see one, do I? I'll have to look into that. I don't know where that thing came from. Maybe I can't see it where I'm at. But regardless, I'm going to check into that. But like I said, I just saw it fall into my hand, so you got to be careful. Anyway, I'm going to check it out on my computer and see if I missed something there, but I don't think it did. I mean, that looks pretty normal to me. See what it's out of here. It goes like that because it has to. Maybe you didn't have one on that side, you think? It goes like right here, on over here. That's how it is on this side. You see it? That's where I thought it came from. I mean, it fell right into my hand. I'm going to check around and make sure, though. Let me back up so you can see. Basically, that is where I put it back at because it's perfect. Maybe you didn't have a spring on that side. Maybe it came off and I didn't know it. We'll double check, though. Always want to make sure you get stuff right, so. That spring just kind of flopped off of there. It's so weird. I didn't see anything. Like I said, I've done enough of these guys before. I didn't see nothing on this side, though. Let me just see. Maybe it's a bad angle. Nah, let's see here. If I can get up in there to get a better view. Hey, might not have had one on that side because I don't even see one laying on the ground anywhere. Anyways, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure maybe I'm not looking in the right spot. Maybe this side doesn't have a spring. Who knows? There is never on that one that I can see, though. So, oh well, it looks good to me. I'm going to make sure it all works. But like, you could have had another issue going on, too, where he's missing a little piece off something. Who knows? Like I said, when you get stuff sometimes, you're a mechanic and you get stuff, you don't always know what's going on. You get stuff and they're like, oh, I want this fixed. Okay, I'll fix it. But, I mean, when you go and open stuff, you got to fix certain things as you go. But that looks good, though. I know that goes there because I can tell. And I have a diagram. I'll show you the diagrams real quick, too. So it looks pretty good. Everything is back on. I'm pretty sure that spring is in the right spot. It looks like it's good to me. I'm going to double check it on the other side, though. Either way, it goes right there and it hooks in like it should, I think. Anyway, let me go ahead and check this paperwork right here I got. That's why I always have my paperwork out. Always got my paperwork out. Let's see right here. Oh, wait, where's that spring at? Let's see. If you look right here, let's see. Can you see any springs on this guy? I don't even see any springs. Hey, yeah, right there. You can see it. There's a spring right there. See that guy? That is so crazy, too. That is exactly where I pulled it back at. Other side, I mean, I have one. Maybe I'm not got it in the picture. But let's see. It says right here. Operate the parking brake pedal. So he may be missing a spring. I didn't see one of those at all. So, all right, we'll check into that. It hooks to the stopper. Yep, I don't really know. So, I'll check into that, though. Either way, too, make sure when I put it back, I didn't really explain that very well. Sorry about that, guys. But got to make sure you have that piece lined up. And if you look, you can see how it's lined up in the notch right there. Can y'all see that? It is actually lined up in the notch of the brake. How it's lined up, watch this. Can y'all see? Yeah, so it's right in the groove of the notch. And they're all lined up, so it goes right into this piece. And it's perfect. Like I said, it's lined up into that piece, so it's set properly on the brake. Then we're good to go. So that's how that looks. And everything else is good, and that is where the spring goes on this side. And if the other side is missing a spring, I'll have to find one I'll buy one and put it back on eventually. But right now, we'll wrap this up and do the front. Here's are all done. Here are the old ones. Let me show you. We'll wrap that job up pretty nice. And I'm going to get off here. They got to rock and roll. But appreciate everybody checking it out. Yeah, I'm sure. I don't know if y'all seen any of my live streams, but these are the old trash rotors. I can tell what a disastrous mess. Oh, man. I like my brush. All right, cool. These are the rear ones all here, all done. So they were kind of a pain, I'll be honest. I was trying to look up how to do it. And there was a million different ways to do it, you know. But the only way I could find out was on here. I checked up everything, and it looked good to me, like I said. So that fan right here is beautiful. I love this fan. I love it. I love that fan. Anyway, we look really good. Final product, and then you just put the tires back on. Pretty basic stuff here. I'll show you how to do it, I guess. Why not? See how dirty these were? I don't know what's going on with these rims. They're terrible looking now. We'll say that. Either way, put this over here, and we're going to go ahead and I can watch you put the tires back on, I guess. I'll show you how to put the tires back on. I'm done with this stuff here. We got everything tight. Everything is tight and on there properly. That's the main thing. You got that bolt back in. Brake lever back. You can change anything. When you put it all back together, though, make sure you do this. I'm going to give you a second to take a picture of that. Spec parking brake, pedal travel. And instead, it'll probably hit it, you know, DTC. So anyway, check it all into that. Make sure you do that right. The light comes on. So, just check everything. Make sure you're good to go. And yeah, that's it. We'll get these promos on. Promo's pretty easy. I'm going to rock these out. But yeah, I'm going to get this tire back on if you want to watch me do that. And I'm going to end the stream. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. It's been fun. And we'll rock this out and get it all done. That's all you need, though, really. 14 millimeter, 17 millimeter. And that's about it, really. Honestly, that's about it. There's my old trusty, dusty little blower. Looking good, looking good. But it's a good front. Maybe it's the front here. We'll get ready to back this guy up next. Just like that, looking good. And we'll go ahead and put it back on now. Just like this. So, give it a good wipe here. And put the lug nuts back on. We'll call this a day. Looking good, huh? Not too shabby at all. There's just so easy to put back on, too. Just like that. Back on they go, baby. Yes, they do. And then go back on nicely. Just like that. And make sure, whenever you see these, you kind of easy. Always use your hands to snuggle my purse, you go. Use your hand and use your hand tag. Good, John. Good. Just like that. And now, get the other ones on with their hands first. Always use your hands first. Just like so. Like I said, it could rub a little bit still. The brake's not seated yet properly until you hook back up the battery. But for now, everything's good. You want to make sure this is okay here. Get it check in here. Make sure, give it a good spray right here. Go ahead and make sure all that looks good. Check it on here, make sure we're even. And it's seating right here properly. Always check it, but get the rest of the dirt out of there. See the dirt flying around from this guy's car. It's so crazy. It is so crazy. I ain't never seen a mess like that. I am. Welcome, everyone. Please like, share. Appreciate it, I am. Glad you guys had a good time. I do my best. Like I said, this is not easy stuff to do with one hand while you're recording. It's kind of insane. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. And voila, looking good. Keep it still so I can finish tonguing them off is all. Just like that. And we'll give it a good spray down here, of course. Just like this, and one more time, good. And give it a good spin. There you go. That's how you do it. Rocking and rolling. Then we'll take the rear rotor over here, which is right here, and it's all set. Got it go back on. And the same thing here. And we'll wrap it up. Ooh-la. And you can always tell too which way these go back on. I was making a secret with these. You can always kind of tell what's happening with these. Here you can actually see it. So you can't figure out which way where the tire gauge would be at, which is right here. I'll put that guy down to here, and you pop it on like this. And you put it on in. Maybe kind of hard to do one-handed, but we'll see if I can pull it off like that. Oh, that's gonna be hard to do one-handed. We'll try to like that. Grab it just like this one time. One more time. There, you find the tire gauge hole. Find the tire gauge hole. We'll wrap it up. Just like that. Just like this. And there you go. That's how you do it. Woo! Done. I'm exhausted, I'll tell you that. Whew, man, there's not that's something else after a while. I ain't like the one-handed mechanic. They start calling me. Well done though. Oh no. I'm trying to give it a spin. My foot almost got caught. Hang on. There we go. Looking good. Same way with the other side. Got the other side all done too. Now we're wrapped up. Same thing. Beautiful. Now, just to knock out these front two. It's going to take me probably about 30 minutes to do these. Both of these. These are easy in the front. And then you put the battery back on. 10 millimeter. Hook it back up. Press the brake pedal like it says. And you're done. And these are for the front. I'm not doing this on the stream because I'm exhausted right now. I want to get this done. So I got to rock and roll. It's hard to do this filming while you're going. But really, all I needed was 14 millimeter. It's at a 21 millimeter, and that's it really. And a 10 millimeter, and some ratchets and stuff. You can get it done. And like I said, the blower is just something I like to use. Get all that dirt. Gets all that dirt out of there. It was so much dirt up in here. It was terrible earlier. There was dirt everywhere in the car. I don't know if I lost that spring up here. I'm gonna peek around for it. I don't think I did. I'm pretty careful not to lose things. And I don't think I had a spring on there. So maybe it's not one on that side. I don't know. But I definitely didn't see it earlier. So otherwise, that's how that's done. And as always, hit that like, and I'll see you guys on our next one. Let's get this front one done. And kind of peeking around and see if I see anything I got knocked off. But I'm pretty sure, like I said, I've got that on video earlier too. So I'll double check that video. So I'm gonna move all my stuff up here now, and we'll get this side done. But anyways, see you on the next one. Peace. And yeah, hope you learned something. I'll probably cut that down into a short later. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. Not tonight, but see. All right, go.